Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock Guide. Today in this video, I'm just going to give you guys some ideas how to prep in this economic situation. I don't want to say pandemic. Yeah, they say in pandemic, but I don't want to really state that. We are in uncertain times. So anyways, if you're new to the channel, don't be shy, subscribe. I talk a lot about commodities, I talk about cannabis, and I'm talking about prepping, and I'm talking, I cover a lot of bases. I also talk about options, I talk about puts and calls. I like to cover it all: fundamentals, technicals. I've done report cards for some of the biggest and the baddest cannabis companies, legit, non-biased information. So if you like that, I appreciate if you hit a like. That makes me push harder to make more videos, and I appreciate it. So I also want to disclose I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment information purposes. Do not buy or sell based on anything I talk about. Buy or sell after you did your own research, due diligence, and you like the investments you are pursuing. And I'm not a financial advisor. So this is a picture of me and my brother. My brother went to University of Victoria, and he got a degree in poli-sci, and then he got GIS, which Geographical Information Systems, and that is what he pursued. And this is a picture of me partying with him back when I was 17 years old, and we were out in Victoria. So yeah, I just did the memorial with my brother yesterday, so that was pretty rough. So yeah, anyways, let's get to the video. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but maybe a thing that I just kind of pay tribute from time to time on my channel. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, let's get into this. So this is Starbucks, alright? So I just want to share with you guys. I just want to give you guys perspective. I would love to hear your guys' opinion. I learn lots from you guys, and as a community, we're only going to grow bigger and badder to take on tougher challenges. The biggest thing is you want to take care of yourself in these situations. Ensure you have food available, because we could be quarantined, right? We could be quarantined for a month. Who knows? Who knows? I told my dad this just about 20-30 minutes ago. He's got some food, but I said, we don't know. He could be a month. He could be stuck in the store, stuck in your apartment complex. You don't want to have no food and starve, right? So that's a very important thing. Have water. And we're definitely in uncertain times. I've heard such a thing such as places may not accept cash because they think, oh well, cash has the virus on it or something like that. And then there's just a lot of uncertainty. I mean, maybe Bitcoin's gonna blow up. Who knows, really? Because that's you're not touching anything. It's just a digital way of transferring money. It could be silver, and gold could eventually take off. It could be a reset as far as backing everything with gold and silver. So anyways, I'm just gonna do this little video to share. No. All right. So anyways, it says Starbucks said, "Get your shit and go." So they took out all the chairs in the whole Starbucks, so people can't stay there and socialize with other people or do their own, research, maybe on their laptop for their school project, or whether investing or all types of things, or they can't sip their coffee and just relax and read the paper. So these are things that are of concern. We are going, what's the word? We're going very antisocial now. So it's antisocial is going to make people, value the people that are in their families, I guess. We need to trust our family and our friends to help us as support and as advice and guidance, because through group strength, that will make us all stronger to get through this, because it may not be as easy. I'm not out in northern BC. I think I'm going to be a lot better when I'm out in northern BC. I'm out in Metro Vancouver right now because my brother's memorial thing was out in Vancouver yesterday, so I came out here. I'm going to be leaving on Wednesday, so I'll be happy when I'm outside of Metro Vancouver because all the international flights are from China and Italy and all that stuff like that, and they're still coming in through the country, so that's not a good thing if they don't want to spread the disease. So anyways, commodities, gold, oil. Gold went down last week at the end of the week. Oil's kind of stabilizing. It'll be very interesting when I look at the Bollinger Bands as far as crude. There's no real tell whether it's going to go up or down. So I kind of expect, we'll see later today. Oh, I also want to say I'm not going to be doing a live stream today. No live stream. I don't have the technology with my webcam, and my mic somehow is able to work with the OBS studio, but because I don't have that with me, it just doesn't want to function with the OBS. So yeah, I was messing around with it trying to work it, but under these situations I'm not going to be able to do a live stream tonight. So for my regular viewers and subscribers who were paying attention to the live stream, that was, it was growing, and I was getting a lot of nice feedback from people. It is not going to happen today. It probably will happen next Sunday, but I'm not going to promise that, and I will be back. Most likely it will. I'd probably say about an 80 to 90% chance that I'm going to run that, but I can't run it right now, so that's just unfortunate. But yeah, so what I can say is companies like Starbucks and any hotel companies such as, say, like Wynn Resorts. I haven't looked at their charts, but just thinking of those things, if you understand options, you have a margin account, you have an options and a margin account, then I would look at doing short-term puts, right? So say it'll be, you got to read the charts, right? You got to understand when the things are going down, and then as soon as when there's kickback, you just get out of your position when it starts going upwards, because the thing is, there's a value on the time when you buy an option, right? So say Starbucks, you buy, say it's at like $66, right? And you got a $50 put. So say you got a $50 put and it opens at $59, right? And then all of a sudden it goes to, say, like $46, right? But then all of a sudden it starts coming up to $51, right? You're losing a lot of value on your options coupon, right? So you want to sell it out when it hits 46, and then once it goes to 51 or whatever, if you're playing the put side and it looks like it's going to go down again. I mean, I can't read the charts because we'll see. I'm just looking into the future. I'm just giving you examples. If you want to be a master options trader, that is the kind of mentality you have to run with. And Carnival Cruise, things such as that. But we'll see. I know there's a lot of liquidity that through the repo scam that they're going to pump in the system, so it's hard to say how things are going to work out. That it'll be a lot of volatility. UVXY will be on the watch. There'll be other ones that are on the watch. Like the SH is a short SPY, so the SPY going down, short the SPY ETF through that. And there's other things to look at, but I'm not going to say for sure that it's going to go up or it's going to go down. We're in very uncertain times. I'm just going to give you ideas to look at, and with the wisdom that I've given you guys, and just through investing and practicing and stuff like that, I'm hoping you can take that and move with that in a reasonable manner and responsible. I'm not saying okay, say you had like $20,000 in your account. I'm not saying go short or do puts all of a sudden, like spend like $15,000 on puts tomorrow. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that, if you're looking at tomorrow and you're thinking, okay, how I'm going to make money in the market, then you could look at it like, okay, I'm gonna put $200, $300 on 1 or 2 or 3 option contracts, and then when they get worth like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% higher value, you can sell out 1 or 2 or 3 of those contracts and close your position, right? I don't recommend in this environment to hold any of the options overnight. There's too much volatility, too much news that just comes out of nowhere, so just be careful. But what I'm trying to do, and I hope you guys find value in this, is get your food in order, get your water in order, and you may want to purchase precious metals. Silver is very low. I was talking to a friend. He was saying he thinks that silver could go to $10. Yeah, it could potentially go down. It could even go down lower, right? But to own some of it gives you some security at night that that's a hard tangible asset, and it's always going to be worth something. There's people that were trying to buy lots of TP and then sell it. Amazon's like messing with that. Kijiji not going to let you do that. So they're going to try to stop people from trying to hustle that way. So, I mean, you just got to be diligent, and some people are thinking about having lots of cash on hand, taking money out of the banks. So, yeah, I mean, you guys got to do what you got to do. If you think that's a wise investment to take money out of the bank, say you had like $500,000 and you want to prepare, yeah, maybe it's not the worst idea to take $3,000, $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 out of your bank account at a few times. I know in Canada, I think after you take over $10,000 out of your bank account, they kind of get suspicious. They think there's all laundering or all this stuff like that. I mean, it's just a way they want you to keep the money in the banks. So there's all this resistance, but you guys got to do what's best for you, right? I'm not saying that's gonna work out essentially like the best way, right, just to have cash, but I'm saying though it's not a bad idea to have cash on hand in these uncertain times when maybe the banks are closed and all of a sudden they shut down things. On top of that, I've heard many things talking about that they would close down the stock market. So we are in very uncertain times, and all I can do is say to diversify as far as your prepping, so you have some things in cash, some things in precious metals, some things in like food, water. That's the big preppers think that your best agenda is to focus on having lots of food and water to prepare, because worst case things blows over in a month or whatever, and you could still go to the grocery store and all the time, you're still going to have that food and you can eat it later. So that's just the reality of things. I hope this was informative. I feel bad to not be able to do the live stream today. I really value all the people that have been contributing in the live stream, but I cannot do that today with my technical things on my laptop. So that's just the way it's got to go down. And stay calm, stay safe, stay real. Just be careful out there. I don't recommend traveling right now. I think you should hang out by yourself and watch movies and chill out, have some beer, have some weed, chill out, enjoy life, enjoy your family, enjoy these times. That's going to make you stronger in this environment. Worrying and panicking is not a good solution because it will compromise your immune system, so it will make you more at risk of getting contracted by the virus. So I hope this was valuable. I'm not a health practitioner, but I have done lots and lots and lots of research on this, and I hope you guys found lots of value. If I haven't earned my like yet, I would appreciate that the information I gave you guys has enlightened you, and you can give me a like. I appreciate that. So maybe we can get to 15, 20, 25 likes. I know there's people out there on YouTube that are getting 300 likes or whatever, and they're not adding the value that I believe that I bring to my videos. So let's get there, So anyway, shaka, peace. I'm out. You guys keep compounding your info, listen to my lingo, and I'm out. Peace.